This is the first video in our series on IELTS Writing Task 2. We'll break everything down step by step so you fully understand what to do and how to ace it. In this series, we'll cover everything you need to succeed in writing task 2, like essay format, using strong vocabulary, linking ideas with transition words, and planning your answers. Step by step, we'll build the skills you need to write high scoring essays. In the IELTS writing test, there are two tasks. Writing task 2 is the essay task. Writing task 2 is part of both the academic and general training IELTS tests. The topics might be a little different, but the basic structure, scoring, and skills you need are exactly the same. This is what a typical task 2 question looks like. It tells you the topic and what kind of response is expected. You have 60 minutes for the full writing test. It's recommended to spend about 40 minutes on task 2 and 20 minutes on task 1, but you are free to divide the time your own way. You can start with either task. Writing task 2 is more important than task 1. It has double the weight. Here's one way to understand that. Out of 9 bands, 3 bands are for task 1 and 6 bands are for task 2. So, task 2 affects your final score more. Task 1 and task 2 are marked separately by the examiner. You get a band score for each and then they are combined, but task 2 counts double when calculating the final score. A practical way to understand this is, let's say you get band 7 in task 1 and 6.5 in task 2. We count task 2 twice and task 1 once. So you get 6.67, which is rounded off to 6.5. You must write at least 250 words. This is clearly mentioned in your question. There is no upper limit, but writing too much may lead to mistakes, and we do have the time limit, so it may waste time. Most people aim for around 260 to 280 words, but that's just a guideline. We'll talk more about this, including how word count affects your score, in a video called The Word Count Conundrum later in the series. Now that you know the basics about task 2, what it is, how long you have, and how it is scored, let's take a closer look at how examiners actually judge your essay. Your essay is scored using 4 official criteria. Each one is worth 25% of your total band. Task response. Did you answer the question fully? Are your points clear and supported with explanations and examples? Coherence and cohesion. Are your ideas easy to follow? Is the essay well organized? Do you use linking words correctly? Lexical resource. This is your vocabulary. Are you using a wide range of topic related words naturally and correctly? Grammar range and accuracy. Are you using different sentence types? Is your grammar accurate? We'll explain each of these 4 criteria in detail in a later video with examples of good and bad writing, so you really understand what examiners are looking for. But now, let's talk about things that can bring your score down. Off-topic content. If you don't answer the question directly, your band will be reduced. Memorized content. If it sounds like you have memorized templates or phrases, the examiner may lower your score. Low word count. If your essay is under 250 words, your score will automatically go down. This is from a writing answer sheet from a Cambridge IELTS book. These four criteria are mentioned at the bottom. Each is marked out of 9, and then the average is taken to get your final band. Let's recap. Task 2 is the essay. Recommended time is 40 minutes. It's more important than task 1. You must write at least 250 words. Your score depends on 4 marking criteria. Avoid common penalties like off topic content, memorized phrases, and short answers. In the next video, we'll explore the different types of essay questions and how to understand them. Knowing the different essay types helps you plan better, stay focused on the task, and write more clearly, which means a higher score. So, see you in the next one. Bye for now.